me, Pandora. Nothing but a shadow, raging against that which casts it. Now be reminded of the true power of Akuma!
As the controversy regarding Pandora continued, a fierce storm suddenly gripped the Antarctic region, which lasted for several days. Due to the intensity of the storm, various organizations from around the world that were seeking Pandora were forced to return home. As they were leaving, a huge crack opened in the ground, swallowing up the box at its epicenter. Many witnesses reported seeing a human-like figure within the storm, but all sensor readings indicated it was not a life form, but a powerful mass of energy that quickly disappeared. To this day, the cause of the storm, the truth behind the energy outburst, and the location of Pandora still remain a mystery.
You win!
I don't know. This thing doesn't seem like anything special.
So, all that's left is for us to determine which of us will claim the box as our own. Have at you!
Cut it out! I didn't even want the thing! Stop being an idiot! I just wanted to have a look!
I won't make this easy. Daddy's name is at stake.
Knock it off, crazy! Why does no one ever listen to me? That's a very deep hole.
Asuka defeated many strong fighters and was present for the moment when Pandora opened. However, the box vanished into thin air. Not thinking much of it, Asuka returned home. Unfortunately for her, the storm had only just begun. Lili, who had been pursuing Pandora for the sake of her father, decided to enroll in Asuka's high school. She wanted to make Asuka take responsibility for losing Pandora. Quickly growing tired of Lili's constant attacks, Asuka figured the only way to get her out of her hair was to find Pandora again. To do so, Asuka begins saving up her money for another trip to the South Pole.
You win!
This stupid piece of space junk! It won't open!
Oh, shut up! I cannot take it.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I've tolerated your inane company for far too long.
I don't take crap from pretty boys. The way you preen in front of that mirror.
My claws will have blood. Your blood!
Huh. I've been waiting to break your face for a long time. Get ready, because I'm gonna be sending you straight to a closed casket funeral!
Balrog faced many opponents and defeated all those who stood in his way. In the end, he was able to finally get his hands on Pandora. The box gave him incredible power. Wasting no time, his first plan was to eliminate all those who would pose a threat to his newly acquired power. At the top of that list was the man who first gave him the order to retrieve the box, Bison. Baring his teeth as he smiled intently, Balrog thought of his former boss, who has now become nothing more than his next victim.
You win!
Well now, how should I put this beautiful thing to use?
Initiating emergency restart. Reboot. Restoring all systems.
What was that?
Online. System restored. Now scanning for targets. Level A target identified. Starting extermination mode.
After battling the strongest warriors in the world, Bryan was able to satisfy his destructive desires. But after reaching Pandora at the South Pole, his final opponent would be the battle robot Jack Cross. They fought fiercely for days, with Bryan eventually claiming victory over Jack Cross and sole possession of the box. Using Pandora's power, Bryan eliminated everyone else in the Antarctic. Possessing an entire continent to himself, Bryan planned to use it as a base of operations as he continued his march of destruction.
You win!
We've secured Pandora and it's safe from enemy hands. This light... Is this the secret that the box protected?
Yes. I think the energy from the fight we just had unlocked the box.
Seems to check out. All the readings indicate that this energy is harmless. There's something about all this I don't like, Chun-Li. What if the light's dangerous? Imagine what could happen to the world.
Don't worry. Look at us. We were standing right next to the box and nothing happened to us. And hey, if we do discover that someone was affected by it, we'll find a way to fix it. I promise.
Of course we will.
light from Pandora spread out from the Antarctic and had engulfed the entire globe. The light was seen by people across the entire world. It traversed the night sky before vanishing in a violent torrent. But instead of panic, many people simply viewed it as a natural and beautiful phenomenon that lasted but a single night. Unfortunately, as Chun-Li and Cammy had feared, there were people who were affected by the power of Pandora. As they began to appear, Chun-Li took action. Calling upon the help of skilled fighters from all over the world, she begins a new mission to help out those who have been charmed by Pandora.
You win!
They're alive.
I think perhaps that it is more than likely we were brought here for this purpose. The power in this box, it is said to be a power to rival the gods. Well, Sagat, what now?
The power of the gods? A king has no need.
Having safely rescued the children, Dhalsim returns with them to his village. After the dust settles, life returns to normal. Following the events that took place in the Antarctic, Dhalsim sometimes contemplates about the power of Pandora. Though he viewed it as the will of the gods that could grant power to people, it was also a power that could corrupt those who sought it. Could there ever be a time when such power would be useful? Perhaps if his village had come under threat again. But looking at the villagers surrounding him, Dhalsim knew he had made the right choice. He resolved to rely on his own abilities to protect those around him.
I don't think it's wise to get too close, miss. We still don't really know what's inside.
Don't worry. It's not giving off a bad vibe. Although, it beats with a rhythm I've never heard before. Like a crashing wave, but so much bigger. It's like when the trees sing. So beautiful! They're like flowers falling from the sky. So, what do you think?
I think it's absolutely lovely. However, it's nothing compared to my garden. I'd be honored if you'd visit while the roses are in bloom. Elena?
Of course!
Returning from the Antarctic, Elena quickly returned to Dudley's rose garden to tell the tree that guided her there all about her adventures. Using various hand gestures and imitations, she excitedly told the tree all about the strong opponents she faced, the life rhythm she'd never heard before, and the brilliant shower of light upon opening Pandora. It seemed as if there would be no end to Elena's travelogue. The branches of the tree swayed gently, as if hanging onto Elena's every word.
You win!
It seems like we've hit another dead end. But there's something strange about that light. It's so beautiful.
Hey! I don't even know what that thing is. Could be some kind of trap.
Wow! Aliens! They're so cute!
Oh boy.
Pandora was in fact a beacon for an extraterrestrial spaceship. Not knowing this, Guile opened the box and found himself at the epicenter of a first contact situation with an alien species. Heralded as a hero, Guile's duties have increased exponentially. Now he finds himself having to give interviews to every country in the world, undergo various medical tests, as well as help bridge communications between the aliens and the human race. Guile and his family take pride in his new status and enjoy the change to their everyday lifestyle. However, Guile himself solemnly swears to never work with a partner again.
You win!
What is this?
Wow, how do you like that? You okay?
I'm all right. We journeyed here with the intention of destroying it. But after we got a hold of the box, it saw the wisdom of destroying itself first. It was too dangerous. The box was something never meant for this world.
Hey, whatever works, man. Either way's the same to me. Come on, let's get out of here.
I was thinking, Cody. This adventure, it kind of reminded me of the old days.
Well, it was definitely not boring.
That's good to hear, man.
After observing the destruction of Pandora, Guile left the Antarctic. The mysterious box that had once charmed those who sought strength and power by marking them with a strange pattern across their skin had simply vanished completely without a trace. By morning, everyone had returned to normal, and it was as if nothing had ever happened at all. Guy knew that this beast would be fleeting at best, for one day, something else would rise up and try and plunge the world into chaos. And when that time comes, Bushinryu would stand up to it. But for now, Guy takes a small break for recuperation and meditation.
And now, my reward. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. You're still getting your cut. As I promised, 10%. But you know, if the secret inside is immortality or eternal youth or something, then there'll be no cut to give. Talk about your close calls, right, Kuma? No, it's not fair! It's not fair!
The secret of Pandora turned out to be the power to restore one's youth. Unfortunately, Heihachi instinctively dodged the light from the box, missing his chance. Every day, he laments over how he could have become an unstoppable force with his years of experience. If only he had a younger body. Pandora was taken in for study, but it never glowed again. This brought understanding the mystery behind its power to a dead end. Now that Kuma had been reverted to a younger age, thanks to Pandora, Heihachi considered dissecting him for answers. But after having taken care of the young cub, he changed his mind and looked for another way to replicate the power of Pandora. In the meantime, Heihachi's quest for global domination continues to move forward.
You win!
How do you like that? Not even Shadowloo can stand against my power.
Hey now, let's not forget that this was a two-person effort.
Please, you would have been just as useful standing on the sidelines. Maybe wearing a cheerleader's outfit.
Oh, really? So if some new opponent were to just appear, I trust you could handle it on your own.
Huh. Just one fighter? Is that what you think of me? I could take 100 of them without breaking a sweat.
I think I'd like to see that. Huh?
Prepare for battle. Prove your
Oh, hell.
Despite only joking about being able to take on 100 Akumas, Pandora granted Hwoarang his wish. Within moments, 100 versions of Akuma appeared before his eyes. The forces against him were immense, but somehow Hwoarang barely managed to escape from the South Pole and the Akuma onslaught. After running for what seemed like forever, he finally returned home safe and sound. At the next martial arts tournament he participated in, Hwoarang surprised everyone by winning against every opponent very easily. It appeared that his experience of running away from the Akuma army had given him incredible speed. When asked about the secret behind his new abilities, Hwoarang kept his mouth shut. Still, he promised to himself to one day return to the South Pole and finish things, once and for all, against the horde of Akumas.
Pandora, yes.
Chin!
Stay back! Shout!
Chin! Please, no! Somebody! Somebody, please help him!
Am I? It's fine. This curse, the devil gene, I will find a way to break free. I won't give up.
Despite all of Jin Kazama's hopes for a cure, even the power of Pandora proved to be no match for the Devil Gene. The only result from finding Pandora was for Jin to learn the true extent of the Devil Gene's power. If the extraterrestrial Pandora wasn't unable to overcome the power of the Devil Gene, then, for Jin, there was only one solution left. Having prepared himself for this possible outcome, Jin suddenly vanished. Those who knew and cared for Jin desperately searched for him, but he had disappeared without a trace. No one knows if or when he will ever return.